the Stockport organizational meeting to order. So I'm going to go through all these motions. I need a motion to establish the position of deputy supervisor for 2021.
I'll make that motion.
Motion, John Leone, second.
I'll second it.
Charlie Florio, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay, with that, I'm going to appoint John Drabick as deputy supervisor. I need a motion to
I'll make that
appoint.
motion.
We don't need to do a motion on that.
Okay, I rescind.
I need a motion to appoint Fitzsimmons and Mills legal counsel for 2021. Motion, John Drabick.
I'll second it.
Second, John Leone. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Carried. I need a motion to appoint Tonette Rayner and Janine Munn court clerks for 2021.
I'll make that motion.
Motion, John Leone. Second. Second, John Drabick. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. I need a motion to appoint Dan McCormick, chairman of the planning board for 2021.
I'll make that motion.
Motion, Charlie Florio. Second. Second, John Drabick. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I need a motion to appoint Jerry Jennings, chairman of the zoning board of appeals for 2021.
I'll make that motion.
Motion, Kathy Ham.
A second.
Second, Charlie Florio. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I need a motion to appoint Vince Concra and James Dallas, building inspectors, code enforcement officers for 2021.
Make that motion.
Motion, John Leone. Second.
I'll second it.
Second, Kathy Ham. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I need a motion to designate the Register Star the official newspaper for 2021.
Make the
Make that
motion.
motion.
Motion, John Drabick.
I'll second.
Second, John Leone. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I need a motion to appoint Matt Morrell, budget officer for 2021.
I'll make that motion.
Motion, Charlie Florio. Second. Second, John Drabick. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I need a motion to appoint Viola Williams, town historian.
I'll make that motion.
Motion, Kathy Ham.
Second it.
Second, John Drabick. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I need a motion designating the official depositories for 2021 as Key Bank, Bank of America, TD Bank North, Community Bank, and the Bank of Greene County, and Berkshire Bank.
Make that motion.
Motion, John
I'll
Leone.
second it.
Second, Charlie Florio. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I need a motion to appoint Sandra Novak, solid waste user fee clerk and registrar for vital statistics for 2021.
Make the motion.
I'll second it.
Motion, John Drabick, second, Charlie Florio. All in favor?
Aye.
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 I need a motion to appoint tax collector helper for 2021.
Do we know who that would be?
We may or may not fill it, but at least we have the option once we
Yeah,
pass
Candy,
the motion.
Candy has offered.
Who's offered?
Candy.
Candy Rothline.
Our bookkeeper to help out. We're not gonna pay her additional, but she said she would help out.
Nice.
So I need a motion.
I'll make the motion.
Motion, Charlie Florio, second.
I'll second.
Oh, Kathy.
Kathy Ham, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I need a motion to authorize the supervisor to place funds in money market accounts in any bank in New York State in order to assure availability of third-party custodial collateral for certificate of deposit investments for 2021.
I'll make the motion.
Motion, John Drabick.
I'll second it.
Second, Kathy Ham. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I need a motion authorizing the highway superintendent to purchase salt, sand, gravel, paving materials, gas, diesel, fuel oil, and other available materials from the state and county bid contracts for 2021.
Make that motion.
Motion, John
second it.
Leone, second, Charlie Florio, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I need a motion to provide comprehensive legal representation for the planning board and the ZBA, including prior review of applications, attendance at scheduled meetings, conferences, and advisement to the chairman and the secretary for 2021.
Make the motion.
Motion, John Dravick, second.
I'll second it.
Second, Kathy Ham, all in favor?
Aye.
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 And that, by the way, would be Fitzsimmons and Mills also. Motion to appoint police department as the dog control officer.
Make that motion.
Motion, John Leone, second.
I'll second it.
Kathy Ham, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Motion to set the mileage rate at 56 cents per mile for 2021. It actually went down a penny and a half.
Oh.
And that's the IRS rate.
I'll
I'll make that
motion.
motion.
Oh,
All right, there was a tie. Motion, Charlie, second, John.
That's fine.
All in
Okay.
favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion to establish the rates of pay for 2021 for the highway department employees, full-time MEO ranging from $19.95 per hour to $18.25 per hour. Part-time driver $17.85 per hour and wingman $15.30 per hour. Those are all 2% increases. The reason for the range is that the most senior person is making $19.95, has been there several years. The second person is making, I think it was $18.75, and then the new person we just hired is making $18.25.
Did we figure out the title?
They're all MEOs, motor equipment operators.
I thought we were gonna do something different, but that's all right.
No, I met with civil service, we don't have to. And
Okay.
we can set different salary rates based on longevity.
Oh, okay.
So, Tim, you're okay with that, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then, like I said, part-time truck driver, and they're actually part-time MEOs, $17.85, and wingmen are $15.30. So I would need a motion.
Make that motion.
Motion, John Leone.
I'll
Second.
second.
Second,
I'll
Charlie
second it.
Florio. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. We need a motion to appoint Joe Carey, Police Commissioner for 2021.
I'll make that motion.
Motion, Charlie Florio.
I'll second it.
Second, Kathy Ham. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. This is kind of redundant. Motion to appoint Eric Perchinsky, Police Chief. I know we just did it, but
Make that
this is
motion.
for 2021. Motion, John Leone.
I'll
I'll
second
second
it.
it.
Second, Charlie Florio. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. We need a motion to establish the hourly rates of pay. It should be, say, for 2021. I missed one. For the police department, it's $700 a month for the chief, $19.38 per hour for the sergeant, and $17.85 for the officers. What I did was, for the sergeant and the officers, I did 2% increases. And I had a conversation with John about it. Instead of, waiting and not doing anything for a few years, we just figured we'd do the 2% with them like we did with everybody else.
That's fine.
I'll make that motion.
Motion, John Leone.
Second it.
Second, John Dravick. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Need a motion to establish the rates for the planning and zoning board members for 2021 at $35 for members and $45 for chairs per meeting.
Make the motion.
Motion, John Dravick.
I'll second it.
Second, Kathy Ham. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
What was that
Motion to
year,
set- I'm
Matt?
sorry.
It's zoning board members for 2019.
I know I missed one, Charlie.
Oh, okay.
Obviously,
It's
I missed that one for a few years. It's
Okay.
And
2021. And
that's
what I
what
do is I recycle them. I try to update all the dates when I go through it. And
And just so you know, that's the second one. That's not the first one you missed. That's two
I
now.
know, I know, and I'll admit to it.
One more and you're out.
Well, wait, let's see how I make out with this one. Motion to set the first Thursday of each month as the workshop meeting and the following Tuesday as town board meeting. Both will commence at 7 PM. The exceptions will be the January meeting. There will be no workshop, and the organizational meeting will be January 5th, 2021 at 6:30, and the board meeting will be the same day at 7 PM. The July meeting, in which the workshop will be held on Thursday, July 2nd, 2021 at 6 PM, and the town board meeting will be held the same day at 7 PM. And the November meeting, the workshop will be held Thursday, November 4th, 2021, and the town board meeting will be held the same day at 7 PM. And I just put a note, due to the pandemic, there will be no workshops until further notice. So we'll just, I did this because we need to pass it, but we'll just continue to do board meetings at least probably until summer when hopefully this dies down. So I need a motion to accept the board meeting schedule.
Make the motion.
Motion, John Dravic,
I
second.
second it.
Charlie Florio, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Opposed, carried. I need a motion to appoint CPL town engineer for 2021.
Make that motion.
Motion, John Leone, second.
I'll second it.
Charlie Florio, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, carried. And appointment for the town board committees, I didn't make any changes. I sent you all copies of the committee assignments. So we'll,
I
for the
didn't get
minutes,
it.
Sandy, I sent it to everybody.
Yeah, I didn't get that one either.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Yeah, I got it.
I didn't get it. I didn't get any email.
Sandy, could you send it to everybody?
Sure.
Sandy, I
I
already
thought-
got it.
Wait a minute. I got it here. I didn't
Okay.
scroll down enough. I got it.
Yeah, there was like 4 or 5 pages.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I missed that one.
put a lot of attachments.
Okay. So you got
So
it?
I got it.
Kathy, you didn't get it?
I didn't get any emails.
Okay.
I got it.
Thank you.
Okay. So that's just, we have the police committee, we have the highway and sewer, water and sewer committee, celebrations committee. Actually, we kept the committee for the town cleanup day, which John is chairing. So with that, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make the motion.
Motion, John Dravic, second.
I'll
I
second it.
second it.
All right, second, John Leone was first. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. So we got basically 15 minutes to kill. We can stay right on. Oswaldo, can you cut it for 15 minutes? Okay, thank you. silence in memory of the COVID people who have lost their lives, and also to Ron Gabriel, a town resident. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic
For
for
which
which it stands, one
one
nation,
nation,
under God, indivisible,
indivisible,
with liberty and
liberty,
justice for all.
justice for all.
Oswaldo, are we okay? I forgot to cue you. All right, thank you. I need a motion to approve the town clerk's report in written form.
I'll make that motion.
Motion Kathy Ham,
I'll second it.
second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Let me jump up. I skipped one. I need a motion to approve the December 29th, 2020 year-end board meeting minutes.
I'll make that motion.
Motion Kathy Ham,
Second it.
second John Dravick. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Tim, you want to give the highway department report?
Sure. So we had a problem with one of the heaters in the shop. Every year we seem to have an issue or one or two of them. So we've had that repaired. We had some wind and rain storms. We've had some snowstorms, some big snowstorms, some little snowstorms. We had a few minor breakdowns. Nothing to keep us out of commission or anything. So we've been making repairs on the equipment and getting things back in shape. FEMA's trying to get us money for the storm. I don't know if it's going to happen. They had a hit over 30 million statewide, so I don't know. I guess they made it countywide, but statewide,
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything.
They think they're going to hit the number now, Tim.
Oh, good.
So,
Bunch of paperwork, a little money.
yep.
So
Yeah,
at best, I figure we'll probably get $5 or $6 grand, maybe.
yeah, I actually, got a thing from EOC, asking us at the college if because they said the county met the threshold for the December 16th and 17th snowstorm. And we were asked if we incurred, $3,300 in snow removal. That was the threshold we were given.
That was all the towns were given that threshold too.
Okay.
So yeah, countywide, I guess we met it, but statewide, I haven't heard anything. And the other thing is, there's thoughts on the container for the rail trail for their storage equipment. We all received a letter from Ron Rich and Kathy's comments. I like her idea of putting it at the trailhead at the town park down there in Stockville. So I can reach out to him and let him know and have him take a look at the space and see if he's agreeable to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Kathy and you. I think it's the best spot. It's accessible to them. They're responsible for keeping it locked and secured. That way we don't have to worry about anybody on our property and any liability.
Should we put that in a form? I'm sorry, Tim.
It's still going to be on your property, but it's not going to be fenced in the town garage area. So.
Right. The liability should be a lot less.
Yep.
Right. Exactly.
Should
Would
we
it be
put that in
on,
a-
would it be on Trailhead, let's say property that they're maintaining already?
No, I don't think so. I think it's going to be on the town property.
Okay.
The only area they have is just the paved area there where they put the parking lot in. As far as I'm aware.
Should we put Tim and Kathy's recommendation in form of a motion, just so that it's formalized, to have Tim approach Ron Rich with that option?
I'll make the motion.
Okay, so that the motion is that Tim will approach Ron Rich with the option of putting the building in the town park in Stockville.
I'll second it.
Okay, discussion? All
Yeah,
in favor?
I have a comment.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put this down as an additional insured, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're
we'll
just,
We'll have to write a
Remind me,
letter.
I'll let Finger know.
Okay. I'm sorry, who made the motion?
I did.
John?
John Dravick, seconded by Kathy.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, anything else, Tim?
So other than that, like I said, we survived the storm, had some minor breakdowns, and that's about it. I
All
think
right.
we used more material on this little ice storm than we did on the big storm, but I don't know.
And the new guy didn't go running?
Not yet.
Yeah.
He's doing okay.
All right, thank you.
You did a good job at the town hall, Tim. Shoveling off the path, yeah, salting, and everything was done when I got there. He did a good job.
Yep. So no problem. I know those guys were a little behind. Mike had a problem with his plow, so but he brought it down to the shop the following week after the storm, and we got him going. It was a few blown fuse. So
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
No
Next, I
problem.
need a motion to approve the Water and Sewer Department written report. Everybody should have gotten a copy of it today.
I read it. I'll make that motion.
Motion, Charlie Florio,
I'll second it.
second, John Leone. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, carried. In terms of the police report, I spoke with ex-Chief Delaney today, and I'm meeting with Eric, the new chief, tomorrow. Chief Delaney said that he would sit down with Eric and go over the report and get it to us this week. He apologized, but with the transition and everything, and Eric's never done the report, so that we'll once we get that report, we'll put it in everybody's boxes or email it to you. Same thing, I haven't heard from Jim, so I'll get the report from them and forward it to you, but there hasn't been a heck of a lot going on.
No.
Rob Fitzsimmons, do you want to talk a little bit about the senior citizen disabled exemption renewal?
Sure. Let me
The state passed a law at the 11th hour.
Yeah, basically what it is the state passed a law, so if you qualified for the senior exemption or the income exemption in 2020, that your exemption would automatically roll over and apply for next year, 2021, without you needing to submit any paperwork, renewals, or anything. And that's fine. Real property at the county is okay with that. The only option the town board has is, let's say someone had a senior exemption, but they sold their property to a young couple, and that exemption should drop off that property. And you can pass a resolution that gives your assessor the authority to request from people that he or she has information to believe their situation's changed. You can request them to apply and verify their information, just to make sure an exemption that shouldn't be applied to a property doesn't carry over. So Matt was talking with your assessor to see how many properties you have that are in this ballpark or in this figure to determine if it's worthwhile to pass a resolution. Matt and I discussed it, and you probably don't have to do anything. You probably don't have a lot of people that this would apply to.
He
So,
said, the assessor said 30 people.
all right, so you have 30 properties that qualify for the exemption. So those will automatically roll over unless the assessor believes there's some reason to challenge the roll.
Well, the assessors would know if the property gets sold, correct?
Yeah, they'd get notification of a sale, but let's say, a senior passed on, or they added someone else to the property, some title change that wasn't really or an income change, something like that, that they're supposed to make them apply or reapply every year, but this just waives that process so people don't have to fill out paperwork and go to the town hall during COVID.
I spoke today with Judy Bender down at Real Property. Suzette was in Kinderhook working. So Judy said, we don't have to do anything right this month. We can do it in February, which gives us a little more time and gives me more time to talk with Bob Jensen about it. It's, to be honest with you, it's been Greek to me. Bob doesn't care which way we go. But the problem, I shouldn't say it's a problem. Our assessors, being as efficient as they are, have sent out the paperwork, prior to this law changing. So they're already got back several forms from the residents. So
Well, there's no problem there with no problem with the people filling out the paperwork, even though it automatically rolls over. All it's saying is they don't have to do it, but if they've already done it, there's no harm, no foul there, correct?
That's true. It was really an instance where the state passed the law at the last minute, but most local assessors had already sent out the renewal paperwork. So they're kind of giving it now to the towns to choose. Do you just let it roll, or do you want to go through the paperwork?
the issue in talking with other supervisors, John, is confusing some of our senior citizens, because it will be confusing to them.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, it may be confusing, but it's either they, if they are still qualified, then they don't have to fill it out. If they want to fill it out, that's fine too. My only issue is it's something that we shouldn't just let go by the wayside, because again, you're talking about taxes for the town and taxes that people, if they don't qualify for it, we won't be receiving the taxes from that property.
So by passing a resolution in February, that means that we would revert to the,
Right. That means you would catch the people, so to speak, that either, and I'm looking at the resolution now, that changed their primary residence, so they'd no longer be eligible. Maybe they moved to a nursing home or a different town. Added another owner to the deed, a son, a daughter, a nephew, then they wouldn't qualify. They sold the property or is now deceased, and then the assessor can require the renewal application in his or her discretion.
okay.
Mhm.
So in February, we can pass a resolution. Judy said that might not be a bad thing, because it'll give our assessors time to clean up the tax rolls. And then, we can revisit this at the February board meeting.
Okay, sounds good.
That works.
That
All
works.
right, but you all right with that, Rob?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. So with that, I lost my agenda.
You're at public comments and questions.
I got it. Well, we have no public comments or questions unless they want to email them through YouTube. And then we can answer them that way. Do you have any board members have any comments or questions?
Nope.
No,
Okay. So I need a motion to pay the bills, Kathy.
If we must.
Need a second?
I'll second.
Second, John Leone. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. And a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
I'll
Second,
Charlie.
John Dravick. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Stay safe.
Yep. Sandy, it was good seeing you.